my name is Anna. I'm a full-time potter, and this is going to be my work day. This is my last day working on fresh stuff before I start getting ready for my market this weekend. So I really want to finish up all of my little projects. I have about 20 cups that I want to sculpt on, and then I need to make a lot of magnets for a wholesale order that I have coming up in the next few weeks. This is all in preparation for Open Studios, which is a big show in Santa Cruz in October. This is my 4th year doing it. Basically, it's a juried exhibition of over 300 artists in the county, and they open their studios to the public for 3 weekends in October. The Santa Cruz Arts Council prints a catalog with everybody's photos and a big map, and then people can go around and see all of the studios in their area. It's so much fun. I'm so excited to do it again, but I really need to be making a lot of work right now. I have a big show this weekend too, and if I sell a lot at this show, I'm kind of nervous that I won't have enough for Open Studios. So I'm trying to get ahead of it and make some stuff right now. Okay, let's do it. So right away, I'm going to get started on sculpting these little tumblers I threw yesterday. I like to throw in numbers that feel nice in my mind, like 20 or 24, but I dropped one, so there's only 19. This is my recycled clay body, which is both of my clay bodies mixed together. I use one white clay and one brown one, so these pieces will have a nice coffee mid-tone color and a little bit of marbling and swirling. I just love this look, so I'm planning to only glaze the inside and rim to show it off. This also makes the glazing process a bit easier because usually I'd paint each sculptural element and then wax it so I can glaze the whole piece, but with these guys I just start with glazing the inside, pouring it out, and then dipping the rim so I don't have to deal with wax at all. And if I mess it up, I can just wipe it away because I haven't painted the sculptural bits yet. And this is so nice for me because using wax is so finicky and definitely my least favorite part of glazing. It's also pretty crucial because these are just cups, so I have to sell them for less than a mug, even though it takes me less than 5 minutes to attach a handle to a mug, and I'm doing the same designs that I do on my mugs and sell for more. The combo, though, of not attaching a handle and not doing wax makes the time to cost situation worth it for me. Speaking of selling cups, I've encountered this interesting trend among customers, and so have a lot of my pottery friends, where some people, not all people, but some people, just do not comprehend or understand ceramic cups. I think people are only used to seeing ceramic drinking vessels that are mugs, so when I'm at market selling these, I get lots of people asking what they're for, if they're mini vases, or calling them handleless mugs. Because I literally make dishes, I don't own any glassware, and I do a lot of drinking water out of ceramic cups. I call them tumblers, but to a lot of people, drinking water or anything other than a hot beverage out of ceramic is an insane concept, and they're confused when I tell them that these vessels are intended to be drank out of. If you have an opinion on this, please leave a comment. I'd be super interested to hear it. Anyways, to further cut down on my glazing time for these tumblers, I decided to sculpt the mushrooms in my white clay body. That way I won't have to paint them white later on. I think I'll just give them a light wash with a watered down brown underglaze to give them some depth and bring out the texture, which will be much quicker than painting multiple coats of white underglaze. Here they are, all finished, and my next task is banana slug magnets. These are for a wholesale order I'm working on for the Arboretum at the University of California, Santa Cruz, and they just placed a huge order which included 100 slug magnets. This is the most magnets anyone has ever bought from me, and they also got 50 mushrooms, and this is definitely the most slugs I've ever made in a single batch. I did 50 yesterday, so today I'm trying to do 60 so I can have extras. It'll definitely be a lot to glaze all of these. If you watched my last glazing video, you maybe heard me complaining about my slug fatigue, and then I only had about 70 of them. But I'm really excited to get this order finished. They also got some dinner bowls that I'm really excited about, and the shop up there is so adorable, and I just love seeing my wares displayed in it. My final task of the day is also for the Arboretum wholesale order, and they got 12 of my mini painted plates. I really wanted to get these done today because I'm loading a bisque this weekend, and this is the last piece of their order. Here I'm using the mini Shimpo slab roller. I got it about 3 years ago when I left community studios and moved into my own studio. I was planning on just using rolling pins and dowels since full-size slab rollers can be a little pricey, and honestly we didn't really have the room. But then I saw this at the pottery store and made an impulse purchase, and I have never regretted it. I love that it's tabletop because I can move it around as I need, and it's just a great size for me. I choose to slab build my mini plates because it just feels easier for me to do it this way rather than throwing them on the wheel. When I slab build plates, I do the form in one go, and then they just have to dry before they go into the kiln. While if I threw them on the wheel, I'd have to deal with cutting them off, waiting for them to dry, and cleaning up the bottoms over multiple sittings. It's probably the same amount of time and steps, but over multiple days, and I'd have to think about them in between, so this way just requires less brain power for me. This might seem like just a few tasks, but this was a solid 8-hour workday for me. Before I go though, I wanted to show you a project I did yesterday that I'm so stoked on, my cauldrons. I've made this shape for the last few years around Halloween, and they've been through a lot of iterations, but I just love coming back to them. These ones will be on my site at the end of the month, so you can get one in time to enjoy it during spooky season, and you can sign up for my newsletter to get a reminder. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.